Good morning, guys, and of course, girls. One more Sunday, and I'm on a ride again a group ride. I didn't have any plans to ride yesterday, till yesterday evening. Then somebody suddenly pinged me and said, "Hey, we're riding tomorrow. Would you like to join?" And you never say no to good offers in life, right? Going to meet them up at a meeting point, which is about 10 minutes away from where I stay. Let me just stop for a minute, get my phone out of the pocket and put it on the display so I can see the map clearly. Triumph Thruxton, lovely. Hey, this gated community looks just awesome. Yeah, it's got an Arrow exhaust here. Sounds awesome actually. For the 1200, and the Arrow exhaust costs you about $1.5 lakh, I think. Anyways, by the way, wishing everybody a very, very happy, healthy and prosperous Diwali. Today is Diwali. That's being celebrated in Hyderabad, the city I live in. I don't know when this video will come out, but whenever it comes out, please don't mind if you think it's a little out of sync in terms of time. But for now, let's enjoy the ride. Serene environment, and there are a lot of people who walk and jog in the morning, so you don't want to kind of trouble them. You want to ensure that you are going to ride very slow and steady, and that's what we're doing right now. He's got a nice top case, and he's put a GoPro right behind on his top case so that he can record the others so coming behind. Well, the Panagal is a beautiful piece of machinery. When I look at the riding stance where you actually more or less leaned in the front, I don't know, I find it very uncomfortable. I used to ride a Ninja 1000, which is not as aggressive as that because that's got clip-ons. But despite that, my Ninja 1000, what happens is you lean forward. So when you lean forward, your helmet is also kind of putting a lot of pressure on your neck rather than sitting upright like this on an ADV. Yeah. Now we're hitting the highway now. Really liking this, man. This is fun. So many of us riding together. Oh, look at the way the guy rips. What a sight, man, for a rider. When you have so many bikes, so many guys, and this lovely weather, 23 degrees, Sunday morning. What else? Well, I don't need to fill petrol at the moment. I've got a range of 200 kilometers to ride through, so I don't require. Everybody's wearing a black jacket for some reason, right? So I can see two Climb Craos helmets out there. One is in Charger Grey, and I don't know what this is called. This is called something like the peat or some color. But most of us wear black jackets. The 1200, which is the Tiger 1200, looks very different. The 800 GS. So it's got a Kawasaki jacket but riding a BMW. The Panigale, I think, is already feeling the pain in his shoulder, his wrist, and his, probably almost all parts of the body. I mean, it's too early to say that, but it's a very uncomfortable position to ride in, is what I think. There is the R18 in the front. This There's a bit of a wind buffeting on my helmet because of the speeds that I'm doing. You got to be very careful for the people who are coming and trying to cross the road from the right hand side, and also sometimes from the left hand side people just kind of jump up in front of you and then you kind of taken aback saying, what's happening? Oh, really, I want to show you the R18. Nice. The R18 looks absolutely dope. Look at this one, the one in the black. The bikes are looking really nice. 850, 1200, 850. Oh, you got a R90 BMW. It was fun talking to this gang. It's a new gang I'm riding, but I think has been absolutely brilliant. Oh, Thruxton, look at the way that bike goes, man. Yeah, such a sweet looking bike, and it's got a boxer engine, the same as the one that I have. And you know, you can customize this bike crazy. I mean, the options are unlimited for that bike. There you go. I think thoroughly enjoyed that time today with these new energetic riders. Amazing group, very nice group. Really loved the time spent with them today. Oh, he kind of lost the foot peg, I think broke, so he's using the rear one. He was very fortunate, to be honest. He didn't saddle because the foot peg actually broke. So, and he found them, of course, which is okay, but could have been a bit dangerous if he tried saddling. There it is, R18. Looks cool, man. Yeah, so I was talking about discipline and the fact that motivation is a very overrated word used nowadays. I think there's nothing like motivation. It's about discipline. So let's try and unpack this a bit. Let's assume that you want to go to the gym every day, or let's say 5 days in a week, and you're saying I'm not being motivated to go to the gym. And I said, heck to it, man. What do you mean motivation? First, let's put it this way: get to the discipline of ensuring that you go to the gym. Even if it's just to walk on the treadmill, and even if that day if you don't have patience or energy to pump some iron, it's okay, but show up at the gym. Now this whole habit of showing up every time, day after day, week after week, month after month, which is basically is discipline. And that's about it. You become addicted to going to the gym. While motivation can be used very loosely, and it always gets used nowadays, but I think it's about discipline, I think. If you're disciplined, you will get to do that task. On that note, back to these bikes that we're riding together. It's a bunch of very energetic, enthusiastic riders, variety of bikes. And the way the silencers are crafted for the R18 look like a piece of art. Let me just go a little closer to show you how the silencers look for the R18. There you go. The bike looks something special, man, with the 2 exhausts and that retro look. Now, one thing I've seen in the group is that people tend to exchange their bikes, I've seen. So the gentleman riding with the Kawasaki jacket on a Thruxton was actually riding the 850 GS. And the gentleman in the front who's riding the R18 was riding the Thruxton. So I think they exchange, and I think it's I would love to do that, but somehow, I feel a little scared because I'm not used to that bike, right? And hence I'm not very familiar with how I'm going to ride the bike, and hence I don't want to take a chance. Wow, you know what? Talking from this angle with you is just amazing. And when you really need to kind of stretch yourself, all that you need to do is just stand up and saddle. Trust me, this actually gives you a great stretch all throughout your body, and you feel absolutely comfortable and relaxed. And when you sit back, you can again ride for another 100 kilometers easily.
లేదంట ముందు ఇంప్రాపర్ నెంబర్ ప్లేట్ దానికి ఆప్షనే లేదు యాక్చువల్గా.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you. Chalo. So when the police was debating about the fact that the vehicles don't have a number plate, which I think is very valid from their perspective, unfortunately, I don't know why some of these bikes don't have the option of putting a number plate in the front.